Welcome to Dr. Cush's Exotic Drinks. I'm, of course, Dr. Cush, along with my barback Kyle. I'm not a real doctor, but I did spend almost 2 decades running some of LA's best bars. After years of teaching classes and training bartenders, I want to demystify the cocktail world for you. Let's try a few new things as I open up my bar to everybody. Belly up, chat, and let's have a drink. Hi, guys. Well, hi! Welcome to Dr. Cush's Exotic Drinks. I'm, of course, Dr. Cush. We are here tonight. Listen, we're not trying to turn this whole show into some sort of a commercial. We're not trying to make this thing into a selling point. So, if you are not using Brando Gin, that's fine. Okay, that's fine. We're going to find a way to get Brando Gin into all of your houses. However, the drinks we're making tonight, they will all be using Brando Gin. So thank you to Brando Gin for bringing me on. As if any of you checked Instagram, for some reason Instagram isn't working tonight, but if any of you checked Instagram, it is official. I am the one of the mixologists now for Brando Gin. So we have to try some things. I gotta work now. So what we're doing, the reason they brought me on is because I am a Tiki guy. I do Tiki stuff. So we're going to be taking 2 very classic Tiki cocktails, and we're going to be swapping out all the rum and putting in gin. And obviously, I will tell you it's delicious. That's what I'm going to tell you. I'm going to tell it right to your face. Contractually, I have to tell you it's delicious. I'm not allowed to tell you it's not delicious. So we brought in 2 very special taste testers tonight. They're going to come in here and they're going to give their actual opinion. I've poked and prodded. I've made sure that they are giving their actual opinion on these cocktails. These are 2 people that have had a number of Tiki cocktails in their life, and I can't think of anybody better to let try these 2 Tiki cocktails. So they're drinks we've made on the show before. We've made them a lot of times, but we're doing them with gin today. So that's the idea. Stick around, watch. I think some of you will be very interested in these guests. Please be nice. You guys are always, I don't know what I'm saying. You guys are always nice. Okay, let's see, who do we have here? We got Bonbon. Guests is in plural. Bonbon's got a guess. She's guessing on the guests. She thinks she's got it. Let's see if Bonbon's right. Shawnee Panabaker, good evening to you. A very happy good evening and good luck to all of us. Let's see what we got. Switched out for the Sex on the Beach with the Breezeway blend. That's amazing. You should call it something different. Sex in the Breezeway or something. Listen, if you make any money on that title, I want, I'll be easy. 80% of whatever you make. Sex in the Breezeway. Let me say hello to Moose, and to the cocktail gang, all the Cushies, we call them. Let's see, who else we got in here? DC Debbie Clark, winner of the 2023 Cush Tucky Derby, is in the house. Good to see you. We got Kyle Tender, ready to go. Tiki Tom almost forgot. Uh-oh. Dougie G in the place to be. Good to see you, Dougie G. Hopefully you are drinking something good right now. Amy Beer is here. Good to see you, Amy Beer. Richie the Whiff is here. Wow, Rich. Let's bring in Whiffin' Cubes cam. Look at all those Whiffin' Cubes, man. We are Whiffin' Cubing it up tonight. I keep forgetting to make new big ice. So we have made, I assume we've made Richie the Whiff's day. We have all the Whiffin' Cubes ready to go, and we're going to be shaking 2 different cocktails. Who else we got in here? Kimmy K, that is Kyle's lawyer. Cocktail Lulu is here. Hey, Cocktail Lulu. Let's get our party. Yeah, we got a party to start. Hopefully you guys are hopefully you guys are doing well. Hanging out. Let's see. Tim is here. What is up, dogs? With a W. It's the way to do it. Drop that hard W. Here's Nina Slice. Good to see you, Nina. Always a pleasure. Oh, boy. We got Abry. Abry, allowed behind the bar. Good to see you there, Abry. What a pleasure. We got Frankie, the low-carb cocktail guy. Finally has a night off and can watch the whole thing. Oh, God. Uh-oh. The beginning's usually a mess. I think usually when the low-carb cocktail guy gets there, we're like halfway through. I've like found my stride. You're gonna see what the beginning of this looks like. It's it can be tough. Who else we got in here? We got oh, Forlorn Hope is here. Good to see you, Forlorn. Hopefully you mostly hope and less forlornness. Let's get into it, guys. We're gonna be making two different tiki cocktails. We're gonna be switching out rum for gin. Again, let me just tell you guys a quick story. I sat down about a year and a half ago with the guys that create Brando Gin. A friend of mine named Carl, he's a distributor. He was meeting with these guys. He said, listen, there's this gin. I think you should taste it. So I did. I went and I had lunch at a place called Pinguini, Cafe Pinguini. I tasted the gin. And from that moment, I have been trying my hardest to work with these guys. I had not ever seen this in a store. I'd never seen it anywhere. And I tried it and I said, I can't have this leave the market. Now that I know it exists, I can't have it leave the market. So I'm going to do anything I can to keep this on, whether that's just buying a lot of it or whether that's going to be being an evangelist for it, a apostle for it, you know, getting out there, speaking the good word on it. And finally, a year and a half later, that is what I'm doing. As it gets further and further along and we are in different spots, you know, in different places in the United States, I will let you guys know. I will try and find ways to get bottles to you because I think specifically this audience will really like this stuff. And I think that's specifically the tiki audience in general really like this stuff. So let's get into it. We're going to be starting with a drink called the Motai. The Motai. This is called, sorry, the Motai. This is Motu Gin right here. It says Motu Gin. It is a style of gin that these guys pioneered. It is an island gin. Motu is I believe it's the Maori word, maybe the Polynesian word for island. It was an island gin. Very, very big with their overripe fruits, overripe stuff. We were drinking a little bit of this before. Me and my guests were drinking a little bit of this before. It's a gin that you can just sip straight. But I think that we are competing more with rums than we are with gins. So that's the whole swap thing. Can we get Brando into one of the online retailers? I think somebody from Brando is watching this right now. I texted them right beforehand to tell them to watch it. I texted them literally as the show was starting. So it may take a minute. Yes, we will get it onto the online retailers. I promise I'm going to get this into your guys' hands. But in the meanwhile, you can make these next drinks with any gin. Let's get into it. This is the Motai. What is the Motai? We're taking the Mai Tai. We're taking out those that blend of rums that we normally put in here, and we're going to be putting in some gin. Find a gin that you like. Hopefully you find Brando. But in the meanwhile, you guys, sorry, how to get this from down here. This is the we started with a basically full bottle. I think the guests could stumble in here. Okay, let's get into it. Let's make it. So we're going to start. Obviously, it's a Mai Tai. It is a type of cocktail called the Daisy, which means that it is 2 3/4 half. That's a good way to remember the Daisy. 2 3/4 half. That's will be explained here in a moment what exactly we're doing. We're going to start off over here with the 3/4. We're going to get in here with our lime juice. This is pseudo lime. Probably better if you have a real lime. I'm not a billionaire, hardly a millionaire. I think I might be just past thousandaire. So we don't have fresh limes here normally at the bar. We are instead going to be using our pseudo lime, 3/4 of an ounce of some lime juice. There we go. What is this in the way? Oh, that's Grand Marnier. Oh, we'll use the Grand Marnier. Why not? We found out that the Grand Marnier was the best choice in our Mai Tai test recently, so why not use Grand Marnier? We're going to go ahead and put in 3/4 of an ounce of some Grand Marnier, some sort of orange curacao. That's what we're looking for. So 3/4 of it, or sorry, half an ounce of that. Excellent. Throw this somewhere where it's not. Is it back off camera? Yeah, it's basically back off camera. Then we need some orgeat. We have some in here, luckily. Homemade orgeat, very, very simple to do. Yeah, okay. Just maybe there's a revolt starting. Kim K, Kyle's lawyer, asks, Kyle, where are the limes? Kyle, where are the limes? It's a good point. I don't speak legalese, but I feel like we got a lawsuit coming in here. Go ahead and put in half an ounce of some orgeat. I happen to know that Kim K's, oh, they're taking their time, Kyle says. I don't know if that's a code for something. I don't know what that is, but I know that Kim K's husband, I don't think he's a lawyer as well. I don't know. Sounds like a nightmare. But I know he makes his own very good orgeat by actually toasting the real almonds, etc. I don't have time for that. I don't have time for that. We just do we do Trader Joe's almond beverage, I think it's called. I don't think they even call it almond milk. They call it almond beverage. And then we're going to take our Brando Gin. Very, very nice stuff. Again, we're not a commercial. A little bit. We're a little commercial. Baby commercial. And we're going to go ahead and put in 2 ounces of a gin that you like in order to make the gin Thai, or specifically the Mo Thai. Glug, glug, glug. Should we see if we can win an award here real quick? Let's just see if we can't just adjust that so it's, there we go. We are an award-winning show. We are, I think maybe we are a future award-winning show. That's what we're looking to win awards in the future. Rich Whiffen, are you ready? Rich, are you ready? Wake up. It's time. Throw in as many Whiffen cubes as you can. Lots and lots. All the way to the top. And here we go. Boy, I'm talking fast. We've only done 13 minutes. This could be a quick show. Squeeze. Here we go. Crack that open. Do the cool bartender thing where it all drips down. Look how cool that is. Just stare into the middle distance while we get every single drop of that. There we go. Let's get a glass. Normal, regular, everyday glass. We are going to do something called the pump, which you just witnessed. That was the pump. And now we're dumping. We're going to get all that good ice, all that cracked ice in here. Once we get it right up to the top, we're going to take our Hawthorne strainer and pour it in. Now with the Mo2, kind of tough to see. In fact, almost impossible to see, even from here. It should have kind of a pink hue. The almond beverage that we're using currently is sort of overtaking the pinkness to it, but this is it. Let's put a little mint in there. This is, I've already been given grief about this mint plant. Just bought it today. It will be dead by tomorrow, so don't worry about this mint plant. It is on its way out. It was sacrificed to the gods of the show. It will not last for very long at all. There we have it. This is the Mo Thai. I can drink it. I'll tell you it's delicious. You guys wouldn't believe me. I'm a corporate shill now. I'm a sellout. I absolutely have given my soul to corporate America in order to come here and serve a drink and possibly lie to you about how good it is. You guys wouldn't, why would you believe me? You wouldn't believe me. So I'm going to bring in somebody that you would believe. You guys know this person. I think you know her pretty well. You guys see her in chat all the time. She has been an amazing sponsor of this show and an amazing friend to this show. I've gotten to know her over a couple Tiki Oases, and I'm a huge fan. She finally got to come and have a drink at the bar today, and she is now going to pop in and give this drink a taste. Let's hear it. Do we have? I think I have applause as she comes in. Let me just find crowd noises. There we go. There we go. Let's hear it for Cocktail Lulu. Here she is. It's a it's a duck. What do we call it? It's a duck and a suck to get back here. You got a duck under a light, and then you got to suck it in. This is Cocktail Lulu, everybody. Hi, Cocktail Lulu. This is our good friend Melanie. She has been. How long have you been watching the show?
Pandemic.
You
got us through the pandemic.
Yes, I got it. Yeah,
totally got us through the pandemic.
Yeah, God bless. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I feel like that changed kind of everything.
I brought you. This is Lulu.
Okay.
Lulu on a stick.
There is some confusion. Let's put one in here, and then we'll get this nice here. There we go. That is Lulu. There is some confusion because you call yourself Lulu. You are Cocktail Lulu in chat.
Yes.
But your dog's name is Lulu. So when people call you Lulu, it is somewhat confusing. Your name is Melanie, but you are Cocktail Lulu on here. So I am guilty of it. Call you Lulu all the time. That's okay. Lulu. It's Lulu.
It's okay.
That is her dog's name.
Yes.
Yes. Wow. This is how loud behind the bar is. Yes. This is exactly what it is. You are.
Okay.
Yeah. Tell us.
Amazeballs, just saying. I am like geeking out over here, people.
I love it. When we talked about having them on the show, I said there's only one rule. What was that rule? You are not.
No drooling on the bartender.
That's one of them. That was foregone. That was a foregone thing. You are not allowed to be disappointed. You were not allowed to see what we were up to, see that the bar set is certainly a set, and it is smaller than it probably looks out there. But that is, were you disappointed?
Maybe I'm easily impressed, easily amused. I don't know, all of the above.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Great. Well,
this is special. I'm so happy to be here.
Yeah.
This is a pretty special place.
Thank you.
And all of our friends are here. Look, all the bottles, seeing everybody's names on the bottles.
These are all the people.
It's so cool. Like all the little things.
Yeah.
And the fresh mints. You even brought in fresh mint.
Yeah. Again, I am this more than anything. I'm torturing this poor mint. This poor mint is gonna die any day now.
I don't know. This is quite the special place. So
yes.
Thank you for having us.
I'm so excited that you are here. That we're finally able to get you up here. So let's, if you don't mind, I would love it if you would take. Do you want a straw?
Yes, please.
Got a little straw here. Let's get you a different one. There we go.
A sticker?
Yeah. Get you a sticker, exactly. Right there.
A straw.
A straw.
A straw. Is this a bonbon straw?
No, would you like a bonbon straw instead?
I want a bonbon straw.
Yes, absolutely. We have bonbon straws here. To be very honest, that also might be a bonbon straw. Bonbon sent straws to me. She sent them multiple times, but this
this is a bonbon straw.
Yeah, so this is a this is a real bonbon straw.
Oh my God.
Right there from the head shop.
And Lulu's right here.
And Lulu's there. You can stare deep into Lulu's eyes as you drink.
She gets deep stares every day. She's very spoiled.
I love it.
Okay.
Perfect.
As a dog should be. Okay.
Yeah, no, listen, if you don't spoil your dog, you're probably a bad person.
Oh my God.
Okay. This is the Mo Tai. We've taken out all of the rum and we've replaced it with Motu Gin.
Am I doing a glove or a galike?
I would love a glove galike a hate.
They're tons of charm.
Yeah, they're get in there.
That's a double galike.
A galike.
Yes.
Great.
Actually, a glove.
A glove. We'll do a listen. Yeah.
I'm a gin drinker.
Yeah.
So I love gin.
Great.
I love rum.
Okay.
Equal opportunity drinker.
Love that.
It's very refreshing, but it has substance to it.
I love that. I love the word substance.
You can taste the citrus.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, it's very well balanced.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you for teasing us with that great gin that we can't get yet.
I am so sorry. I am so sorry. I'm sending you guys home with a bottle, so you guys will have a bottle. But we will. I promise. I'm gonna find ways to get the gin out to as many people as we can. In the meanwhile, it's a glove.
Absolutely. I think it's fun. It's nice to find like new kind of taste.
Yeah.
You know,
like a new twist.
I love new twists. Yeah. No, there's everything right with that. There's nothing wrong.
I'm gonna take that.
I think you would convert non-gin drinkers with that.
I think so too.
Easily.
Right?
Easily.
I think absolutely. I think that's the idea is to find a way to, people that are rum drinkers, people that are whiskey drinkers, it's finding a way to get them over to gin. Yeah. Because we're going to see sort of an explosion of gin here soon, because it's so hard to to make whiskey. But if you're already making, to age whiskey, it just takes so much time. It's much easier to make gin. So we're going to see a ton of new gins coming out here soon. It's fun. And I feel like this one is it's just going to stand out.
It's fun. It has a different flavor profile from most gins. I mean, it's less juniper. It's more botanical. Very. But I hate to even just say botanical. Like it just has some different nuances to the botanical makeup in it. Yeah. It's a nice surprise.
Did you go to school for this? You seem to have all the words. I feel like maybe Kim K.
I've been a devoted watcher for a couple of weeks now.
Yeah, there we go. There we go.
I slept in a Holiday Inn last night.
So you're the expert now. Yes. We here at Dr. Cush Enterprises, we don't know anything about Holiday Express, but I love it. Well, cool. I'm glad that you like it. Did you want to try a little bit of the gin while you're sitting here?
Oh, I would love to.
Let me just grab you one of these. I'm just going to reach behind you. Hello.
Hello. That's a big yes.
It's a teeny, tiny little bar. There we go. So you can we'll just pour a little bit of this out for you.
It's actually bigger than you all think. Not that tiny.
Yeah, it's I'm always terrified. We've only had a couple.
I'm still terrified of you behind the bar.
Yeah, well, good. You should be. Listen, you're here all the time. Making sure I'm not a green screen. That's the gin. Give that a taste while we're sitting here.
Wow, look at. I don't know if it comes off on camera.
Get it
purple dress? Yeah. No, it really is.
Put it right down here. Find your mark right there. And then
that's the mark?
That's the mark, yeah.
Okay.
And then we can go right here. Yeah, there's a bit of a pink tint to it.
It's very faint. It's a blush. Very faint blush.
It's a very faint blush.
It's beautiful.
Yeah. Springtime,
Easter.
Yes. Yeah.
This would be at Easter brunch next week if we could get it.
We're working on it. Okay. It would be a miracle if we can get it by Easter. That might be the biggest miracle ever on Easter, if we could get the gin here by Easter.
Okay, question.
Yeah.
I know how to sip or taste whiskey.
Yep.
How does one officially taste a...
Exact same way.
Okay.
You're just looking for different things. So,
you kind of like... I don't know, you kind of cup your tongue and roll it in the back and that kind of thing.
Yeah, let's see, because it would be like
you're supposed to put your nose in the glass and like
yeah, for sure.
The essence.
And so since it's like a Dutch Holland thing, I think you call it like the it's the Jamaica or the Kingston Chew, the Kingston Nash or whatever we call it, and then the Kentucky Chew. I think this would be like the Holland Humana. Where you just put it in there and go,
no, you need to come up with something more tropical. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know.
So get your nose deep in there, open your mouth. I love the open mouth.
It's I don't know. It'll sound lame. It's so pretty. It's just pretty.
I love that.
It's pretty.
Well, that's spectacular.
Okay.
We really are just doing an infomercial today, guys.
I was not paid to.
No, you weren't. No.
Paid by any means.
Sipping gin.
It is, and I don't know of any other sipping gin.
Nor I. The Amsterdam Mash, Dougie G, is
Amsterdam Mash.
The Amsterdam Mash. So instead, like the Kentucky Chew, and the
I was thinking maybe something
Kingston,
a little more
more
tropical, a little more, a little more.
Yeah, gin is gin. Actually, it used to be called a Dutch marching juice, or it was a whole like a Dutch thing. The English got it because these crazy Hollanders would just drink a ton of it right before battle and would run in.
The nose on that. Seriously, I want perfume out of this.
Yeah,
I'm not lying.
Pretty floral. Yes, very, very floral.
Floral, but exotic.
I love that. Where have I heard that word before?
Grapefruit, maybe a slight rose.
Yeah.
Grapefruit, some exotic kind of citrus, like maybe a jasmine kind of.
Yeah.
They have the star jasmine flowers in
Tahiti.
They're amazing.
Yeah, we got to get the distiller on to sort of walk through the whole thing, but yeah.
No, that is
You can take that with you, and you can take this with you as well. So you
thanks for coming.
Yeah, of course. No, you listen, you have done it. Yeah, please, yeah, don't leave anything behind.
Yay.
I just want to say how wonderful it is to have you in the chat always, and how great it is to finally see you on the show. Give me a big hug.
Don't make me all get mushy on camera.
Yeah. Well, listen, we never cry on this show. We've never ever once cried on this show. We've
never cried in the audience.
It's a very very manly show where we don't share our feelings or anything like that. So
I'm gonna put these at the front.
Oh, great.
And so
because you got to we got to
I have to suck and duck.
Yeah, now it's the suck and duck. Yes, yeah, before it's the duck and suck.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for being
here.
This
was pretty fun.
Well, I'm so excited.
Bye, y'all.
Bye. Bye, Cocktail Lulu. All right. How wonderful was that? Honestly, it's get to there she goes. We get to connect with the fans. We get to see the community. She's out there. I'm sure Kyle's talking her ear off. But that is what we got. Cool. Okay. Oh, Bon says bye. In case anybody was wondering, Bon did say bye. Everybody with a quick bye to Lulu. Jay Carter Party Starter's here. Let's give him his thing. He is here. Okay. All right. Cool. Well, the Motai seems to be a hit. I do think that, in my opinion, I think we can switch out a lot of different rums for this gin. But why not? Why not go with a much larger flavor? So the next cocktail that we're gonna make is one of my favorites. I think it's one of a lot of people's favorites. If you go into most old-time tiki bars, you're gonna find this cocktail on them. It is called the Missionary's Downfall. So I have created a new version of this cocktail called Colonel Kurtz's Downfall. There's no missionaries. Obviously, in Apocalypse Now, there are no missionaries in that movie at all. I don't think so. But certainly there is Colonel Kurtz, played by Marlon Brando. We're going to be making a drink right now that is a play on the Missionary's Downfall, and we're going to be putting in our Brando Gin. And we're going to get somebody else's opinion. Who do you think that could be? Well, we'll find out here in just a moment, but before we do, let's get this cocktail made. So we're going to throw this in here. We're not going to be blending this one. We're going to be just shaking it up. We just, eventually we run out of room behind the bar. It's there's not a lot of places to put anything, so we couldn't fit the blender back here. But we are going to make it anyway. Let me just bring my notes up if you don't mind. Perfect. Okay. If you are making this at home and you do have a blender, you want to blend, that's great. Don't put in pineapple juice, put in full pineapple chunks. That is the way to go. But this instead, don't pay attention to that. Just pay attention to the sort of color. This right here is our old friend pineapple juice. We're going to be putting in 1 ounce of some fresh squeezed pineapple juice. There we go. We want to sweeten this up a little bit. You can sweeten with many things in the cocktail world, but the one we're sweetening with today is going to just be a little bit of runny honey. When we make runny honey here at the bar, 2 to 1. 2 parts honey, 1 part water. We don't want to dilute. I'm going to put these these Lulu things. Let's see, where do we put these? Put them right here. Right now, they're going to be hidden by the plants, but trust me, by the end of this show, this plant will be dead, and you will be able to see Lulu the dog there. Okay. We sweeten by a lot of things. You can put some sugar in here. You can do all kinds of stuff. But this cocktail, calls for some honey. We just need 1/2 ounce of some runny honey, 2 to 1. Excellent. All right. We're going to be putting in some lime juice. Oh, hi, guys. Remember me? We're going to be putting in some lime juice. So go ahead and put in 3/4 of an ounce of some lime juice. Don't put it into the honey. Put it into the shaker. And we're going to be putting in some mint. We want to shake this mint up big. So we're going to take a whole stalk here. Lucky for this mint right here, it won't die with the rest of the mint plant. Oh, God, I feel like if I knock this off, I'm going to get letters. 1 second. Why don't I just move it up to me? Let's, as I used to tell all of my people that I trained at the bar, slow is smooth, and smooth is fast. If you're trying to do it too fast, you're going to make a bigger mess for yourself. And at that point, you are much slower than if you had just taken your time and really done it the right way, instead of reaching across the bar like an absolute buffoon and trying to find a little mint by cutting it with my chewed off fingernails. Way better just to bring it towards you. All right, we're going to take about 10, oh, excuse me, sir. Go ahead and just stand up. He's had a few. Go ahead and put in about 10 pieces of mint. Give them a little, like a scrunch here. Like that. See how we take them off, and then we just do a little scrunching. Get them into your hands. Probably a little bit more than 10, but we'll figure it out. Doop, doop, doop. Right there. And we want, before we put, yes, Dougie G is reminding me not to abuse the munt. So, who's abusing the munt now? This little tiny Cush wants to go over. Okay, we're going to go ahead and give this a little squeeze, and we're going to slap it. There we go. We're going to open up all of the capillaries in here. We're going to drop this in. Right there, and we're going to check our notes one more time just to make sure that I have everything I need in there. Yep. Then, why not? Let's put in the Brando Gin. Do I have enough? I think I have enough in this bottle. Perfect. Normally, this cocktail calls for 1 ounce of rum. That's fine. That's fine if you'd like to do that. We're going to bump it up. We're going to go to almost 2 ounces. We're going to go 1 ounce and 3/4 of some gin in here. Basically, what we're doing with the gin replacing the rum is we're just drying this cocktail out a little bit. I think that sometimes the rap that tiki cocktails get is they are, oh, I don't like tiki cocktails. They're so sweet. Certainly not all tiki cocktails are so sweet, but if you think that even a zombie is too sweet, hey, maybe a little bit of gin in it. Oh. There we go. Maybe a little bit of gin in it will dry it out a little bit, and then you will be able to have a tiki cocktail that certainly has all the aspects of a tiki cocktail, but doesn't have all that big molasses rum, all that funk, all that sugar, all that everything. So a really good option. Lots and lots of that right there. Lots and lots of ice. Now, because we have mint in here, we're going to have to do 2 different things. We didn't muddle the mint before, so we're really going to have to shake this mint hard. We want to break that mint up by all the motion. We want all that ice crashing into the mint. That's a big part of it. We're also going to have to double strain this cocktail because we don't, excuse me, we're going to have to double strain this cocktail because we don't want our next guest to be walking around the rest of the day with big mint pieces in their teeth. So we're going to double strain and we're going to give it a big shake. Here we go. About 5 years ago, I noticed that I couldn't hear that well out of my right ear. Like for some reason, only my right ear was going deaf, and I was like, why would only my right ear be going? And then I got on this show and I shook a cocktail, and I realized that I shake a cocktail right next to my right ear. So I feel like years and years of tennis elbow in this one, nothing good in this one either, but also my right ear. I feel like bartending might be killing me. Not in the way you think the bartending would be killing you, but certainly not helping me age gracefully. Let's go ahead and put this into this guy with a little bit of fresh ice. Because, of course, we have all the crushed ice in here and all the mints, we're going to just serve this over some fresh ice. We're going to take I think everyone else in the world, like all the normal people, they call this like a tea strainer. I think that's probably a good thing to call it. In bartending, we always call it a double strain. So this is our double strainer. So we're going to double strain this right out. There we go. Lots of green in there. Lots of foam. All that pineapple juice is big foam. There we go. For all of you wash line nerds, I'm one of them. Look at how great that wash line is. We got right up to the top with it. This is everything in here. Give this one of these little tips. This is all the mint we saved. We're going into the cocktail. Obviously, like to stay on brand, we would really prefer if this was a pink drink. That would be much nicer. But I think the green works too. I think pink and green, if done right, can certainly come off looking good. We're going to take our mint, since we have it, and since it's not going to last. I mean, you know, this stuff, with me, it ages like milk. So we're going to take one of these guys off. We're going to give it one of these, just sweeping the floor. And that's all we're doing, just sweeping the floor. We're going to jump in here. Oh, let me say hi to our good friend, Bill Holmes. Everybody remember Bill Holmes? Bill Holmes, the actor. Bill Holmes, the voiceover doctor. He's been a guest on the show a few times. He's watching over on Facebook. Good to see you there, Bill. Got to have you back on the show here soon. I assume Dougie G is also going to want one of Bon Bon's straws. Oh, did I give it away? Why don't we bring him in? Dougie G is our next guest. I, again, could absolutely tell you how freaking delicious this cocktail is, but maybe you don't care at all about my opinion. That's fine. You don't have to. I am being a schlocky salesman today, but you guys here watching, I think you all trust my next guest. This is our good friend, Dougie G. He is in the place to be. He is also going to duck and suck, as it has been named. He's going to duck under a light. There he is. And he's going to suck it in. And then he's going to shuffle on through. There he is. Good to see you, buddy. How are you, man? So good to have you. You did. You made it.
That's a good-looking cocktail.
I think it looks good, right? Wow. I feel like it really came out well. Yeah. Obviously, we can make anything look good. You know, anything. You put it in the right glass. You do the whole thing. But how does it taste? I feel like is what we're thinking.
Oh, we're tasting cocktails?
It turns out we're tasting cocktails. Yeah, we're going to be tasting
great.
some cocktails. Yeah, so this right here it's called Colonel Kurtz's Downfall. Created this a little bit ago. It's not like I did much to it. Just basically did the same stuff from Missionary's Downfall. And hey, hung out. Let me just say real quick, Jay Carter, party starter. Ecstatic that you're here.
Hey, Jay. See, now you've seen me.
Uh-oh.
But I haven't seen you. You need to...
Oh, you don't follow follow Jay Carter on
I see him on
Insta?
on other social
media. On Insta and whatnot. Yeah. Okay. Before we get into it, what do you think it's going to do?
I was able to try the Motai in the other room.
Mm-hmm.
That was very good.
Great.
That was very good.
Love that.
So I'm interested to see what this does. It looks very much like a Missionary's Downfall.
Yes.
The color is very good.
Yep.
So I'm optimistic.
Okay. And you got a chance to try the gin beforehand. You'd not tried the gin.
I had not tried the gin before today. We got a little sample out there when you know Lulu brought it out.
I'll send you with another one.
Oh, another one?
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, yeah, we got plenty of it. we have an embarrassment of it here. Actually, it's kind of the thing at this point. So, Tim says he saw Jay on the post office wall. Uh-oh. He started too many parties. I feel like that might be a...
Tim was just there checking the wall to make sure he wasn't there anymore.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense. He was there to steal something else. Get maybe 2 posters on the wall. Okay, Dougie G, get in here.
Okay. Ooh, why are we praying?
Oh, I'm you know, I asked you guys specifically to be honest, so I am hoping that it works out.
No, that works really nicely.
Good.
And I know in the chat earlier I was saying something about 2 ounces of gin.
Mm-hmm.
I think it almost could go a little extra in this. Little tiki pour.
Don't tell me twice. Dump a little bit. Let's get the angle there. There we go.
Oh, did I put it in the right spot?
So this right here, you can't see it.
I can't see it.
But that's the mark right there. There's a little, just a little bit behind the scenes. There's a little piece of tape right here that where everything is in focus. I eventually had to do that, but it is nice and hidden. You can really only see it. Let's just finish that bottle.
There you go. Yeah. Why not?
You got somewhere to be? There we go. There we go. Give that you can give that a stir. Maybe just like an up and down.
Give a little plunge and
a little plunge.
Make it a little messy, but hey.
Yeah. What I mean, who's just a bar.
Just us, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. See, now that works.
Yeah. All right. Let me get in there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use a bonbon straw as well. Oh yeah. Yeah, come on. I feel like the gin does good work in there too.
That little bit of floralness, a little bit of citrusy in that gin, I think really does well.
You know, you're kind of left with the gin, which is sort of not always the case with this drink. Like, I don't feel like when you have a normal Missionary's Downfall, you're left with the rum.
And I'll agree with that. Most of the time, Missionary Downfall is it's a real nice mellow cocktail. It's nothing that really hits you hard. I like a thing that'll hit you a little harder, so this is great for me.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I love it.
I'm happy with that.
Now, who found this show between you and Melanie?
Who found this show?
Yeah.
Melanie told me about it because she was following Robert from
Strongwater. Yeah.
And he was going to be a guest on Mix.
Yes, he certainly was. He was. Can I just say he was one of the best guests we've ever had because he. Like, normally we bring on other bartenders and they would show up and they'd be like, oh, okay, so you have this, well, I'll just use this. He, like, brought a bar. Like, I think they brought 3 types of ice. Like, they brought a big chest, 3 different types of ice. He made a drink that we've never been able to get again. He promised me that if I brought in a bottle of cherry soda, that he would make his Singapore Sling, but he's never there. But I have tasted that mythical drink.
And funny enough, Kim and Tim, who are in the chat, we told them that story. They took a bottle of that cherry soda there. None of the bartenders knew how to make it because Robert wasn't there that night. Yeah. So they made something up but
if you want that recipe, I think you have to go look for the Mix Cocktail Hour show with Rob from Strongwater. I think it's called like award-winning barman something. It's like me and Rob. This is kind of a weird behind-the-scenes thing for Mixed Cocktail Hour, but we switched studios 3 times without telling you guys. So I always remember that Rob was with us in the cage. We had our first studio was so small, and he brought in so much stuff that like he filled the cage. So we had to actually stuff stuff underneath cameras so that we could see. You came to the last place. Yeah. We had one in between, which is at like a WeWork, and it had like ping pong tables, and it was like free coffee. It was amazing. But eventually that place went under But anyway, I just always remember Rob and his gargantuan amount of supplies that he brought, like a real bartender's bartender.
At all with
Well, because you guys are fans of
we are. We're regulars. But it's a great bar. It's a great place. They've got a great program. Yeah. And the fact that he showed up with his own supplies does not surprise me at all.
It was awesome.
But so he came on the show, and then during that show, you mentioned your show.
Right. I tried to, as much as I could, I tried to mention my show.
Marketing genius.
Thank you very much. Yeah. Right, great. Yeah, with, let me just see real quick. We have 29 people watching, so that's fun. I mean, listen, that's 5 years in. I feel like that's, we're growing.
Rocket.
Yeah, we're rocking. We're straight through the glass ceiling. We're going to make it. We will eventually get to 3,000 subscribers. We are at 2,722, something like that. So we're almost, hi. Okay, so then you guys found me through that. That was early on.
That was early pandemic.
Yeah, God.
That was early pandemic.
Yeah. Did you you guys were going to Strongwater though well before the pandemic?
No, because they opened right before the pandemic. They were open for about 3 or 4 months.
Wow.
And then had to shut down.
Yeah.
and they were closed for almost a year. So we actually went 3 times before we ever actually got inside, because they were doing curbside pickup and outdoor seating, which they actually still have the outdoor seating. It's called shoreside.
Shoreside, love it.
So we were doing that. We did that for our first 3 visits.
Wow. Yeah. Boy, I mean, what a testament to that place that they opened at possibly the worst time you're going to open up a bar right before Prohibition. That's a bad time to open it. And then right before the pandemic, I would say would be the second worst time to open up a bar in the United States.
Pretty much any business.
Any business for sure. But bars, there's no way to go into a bar and not spit on somebody. Like there's just no way that you get in there, you don't get close to somebody, scream and spit, pass it.
Get punched in the eye.
Get punched in the eye. That yes. That let me just say, did not happen at a bar, which is the craziest thing of all time. That's a whole situation. It's healing up. I feel like
it's good. I didn't even notice it when I got here.
Got a little scar right there. Yeah, just a little scar. No big deal. It makes me feel tough until I tell you. I will eventually tell you guys the full story, but until then, just know. I was tough. I was very brave. I was a very, very.
He was defending his wife's honor.
I wish I was doing that. Yeah, I wish I was doing that. I was defending nothing. Cool, man. Well, I love when you guys send me your pictures of watching the show. It's always so fun because you always throw the whatever cocktail you're drinking, and then it's always, without a doubt, it's always me doing like this. Like as I'm right in the middle of something, you took the picture and I'm on the screen like.
Well, the picture's about the cocktail. You're just back
there. I understand. I know my role. I get it. I'm here to hit somebody. That's what it is. So
he's just the puppet behind the screen, the wizard behind the magic.
Yeah. Loriander. I just want to bring this up from Loriander. Someone take one frame from each cocktail stream, put them together, and let's see the time lapse of Cush beard growing more and more gray. It has gotten. If you go back and watch those early shows, did you watch? You started. So you must have started when we were not at this bar. You watched it like at the old bar.
Correct.
Yeah.
And early bar. And
yeah. We
the beard was shorter.
The beard was much shorter, and there was almost no gray in there. There's even when I first started growing my beard, there was always a little gray in there. Like when I think I grew my first beard at like 20, and I think there was gray in there as well. So,
and I've never done more than a 7-day growth in my entire life.
Is that right?
Yeah.
I think you look good. I think you have like a biker vibe.
I would be very gray.
Yeah.
If mine comes in, it is going to be very white. And gray.
Yeah. Well, let me just say. You'll never know until you try. Have you seen Bonbon's beard?
Bonbon's beard is almost as epic as yours.
Yeah, honestly, when Bonbon does her Dr. Cush character and she puts on the jet black beard, I always I chuckle a little bit because that's not what my beard looks like. But we all know exactly we know what she's going for. But I'm always like, oh boy, I kind of wish I did look like that. But yeah, no. Thank you, Loriander. Loriander, if you have time, trust me, I will play that video. I will get rid of the intro and play the video of my beard getting whiter. I feel like that's way more interesting than the thing that I have going on there right now. So, any notes on the show? Anything you think that I should change?
Just keep doing what you're doing,
Thanks,
man.
buddy.
I think it's the community's great.
Yeah.
The people are great. I mean, that's why we keep coming back. And I've learned a few things over the years. So that's another.
That's good. I know that I say the same thing over and over, but there really is I'm going to tell you guys how to squeeze a lime every single time, but somebody may accidentally stumble in here and not know what they're doing. So that's what I got for you. Doug, you want to let's drink a little gin here. Why don't we do a little cheers? I'm just gonna reach behind you.
I don't know what you're grabbing, but that's not a bottle.
Squeezing, yeah, exactly. Don't worry, it's just me. I got that. It is,
as he said, it's a tight squeeze, but as Lulu said, it is bigger than I expected it to be.
Yeah,
so.
I'm going to accept that. I don't know. I built the bar, so I've always known what it looked like. But I never know what anybody else is up to. Like what the bar to you guys stops right here. It does go on a little bit further. There is a little bit more over that way. You guys, I don't think you guys can see. I have my whole library of cocktail books is right there.
That way.
And then I have my ship in a bottle, which is one more over there. You see that? kind of cool.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's just a little ship in a bottle, and it's like a little drink dispenser, but can't be hanging out. It'd be too hot in Arizona for the beard. I didn't really grow the beard until I left Arizona, so for sure. Oh, look at this. Yeah. Well, here we'll move this so that we can get right in here. We'll just look. Oh my gosh! Well, look at that.
Ooh, almost like we know what we're doing.
Yeah, right. Ooh. Okay. Well, buddy, do you want to lead us into cheers?
You are much better at it than I am.
All right. The time has come, my little ones, to talk of other things, of ships, of shoes, of sealing wax, of cabbages, of kings, and why the sea is boiling hot, and whether pigs have wings. Cheers to you, pal.
Cheers to you.
Lori Hunter wants to know, where's the box you keep Kyle in? Lore of Kyle, of course. Kyle,
right down here.
Kyle lives under the orange tree. No, we don't. Yes. Oh my God. We said that right in front of his lawyer. And now the lawyer's chiming in. We do not keep Kyle in a box. Kyle can sleep wherever he'd like. He chooses to sleep under the orange tree.
And I saw the tent. It's a very nice tent.
Yeah.
It's got a cot. He's got,
He's got everything
he's got it made out there.
Yeah. Kyle's great, honestly. I mean, yeah, Kyle is fine. Kyle's he'll survive. I mean, listen, honestly, I found him walking dogs, so I've given him a life of artistry and drinks. I feed him. He's got a passion now with oranges, and Kyle's doing great. So
the lawyer's skeptical.
I know. Yeah, I'm trying my very best to get this to stop, but I feel like getting another lawsuit coming in right now. Tending his lime tree. He is busy. Yes, exactly. Yes, Loriander always causes trouble without knowing. Thanks, Loriander. Yeah, when I get that cease and desist, oh God, here he comes.
Oh no, Kyle.
No.
Yay!
He's good. All right, perfect. All right, thank you. Unless that's some sort of sign to his lawyer that, oh God, that's a sign. He never makes that sign. He never makes the rabbit face. Yeah, okay. See you, buddy. All right. All right, guys. Well, take your drink.
All right, I'm out of here.
I will see you again. Thank you so much for your years and years of hanging out with us. You guys, the two of you are absolutely, I don't know, like super contributors to this. I want to thank those guys for coming in. I think we did well. I think we made 2 drinks, swapping out the gin for the rum. Both went very well. So there we have it. And we got to finally get some of our super fans back here with us. And not, listen, to say super fans makes it seem like, I am one thing and they are another thing. This is a community that we have all built, and this community would not have been built, could not have been built without each and every one of you that shows up. I can't tell you how touched I am constantly that when we turn this show on, it's not empty. We've never, since the show started, we have never had 0 people in here. So we've never had 1 million, we've never had 1,000, we've never had 100, but we've never had 0. So you guys keeping this community alive, people like the Greens and everybody that showed up in chat today, keeping this thing going. I really appreciate it. I promise you that, first of all, I promise these classes will always remain free, but if you can't help out, blah, blah, blah. But I also promise you that I am never, God, I'm going to say that now, and then someday it's going to happen because I'm going to need money. I promise you, for my life, for everything that I can, on everything that I can, I'm not going to try and sell you guys crappy products. All right. The reason we brought Brando into the bar is because I absolutely drink Brando. I really like it. It's a company that I've been looking to work for. We are not here to make $1 billion. We are here for the community. And if I find something that I like and I'm able to get it to you guys, those are the jobs that we're going to be working with. So thank you guys so much for showing up. Let's turn him. Has he been cockeyed the whole time? There we go. Thank you again to the Greens for showing up, tasting my cocktails. Thank you to all of you who, while not in person, are certainly at the bar the same way as I am. So thank you guys for that. Remember, these classes will always remain free, but if you can help out, there are a couple ways. We have a Patreon. Some of you are part of it, and I can't tell you how much I appreciate you guys being part of it. It keeps the bar just from not losing money. The bar basically breaks even at this point, and that means if it breaks even, we can keep doing it. So I really trust all of you that help that way. If you don't do Patreon, I do have a Venmo and a PayPal. If you guys want to send me a buck or two to take a shot, that would be great. If you can't help out that way, there's another great way you can do it, which is tell your friends all about this bar. That's how this community grows. Somebody finds it, you tell your friends about it, and then suddenly they're part of this big hug of a community, and it grows and grows and grows. And from there, hopefully we can do bigger and I want to even say better, just bigger things. We can do more in-depth things. And if you can't do any of that, the best way you can do is doing exactly what you're doing, which is show up. We do classes here Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays at youtube.com/ I think it's at Dr. Cush. So find us there. We're also on Instagram. Not tonight, we weren't. But you can also find us over on Facebook, where we have Dr. Cush's Exotic After Hours. It is a really fun community. People post recipes, people post pictures, and it sort of just continues on what we start here in the show. It continues on to the rest of it. So thank you guys for showing up. I'm going to do my very best to be here on Tuesday. Very, very best. If I'm not here on Tuesday, I will be here on Wednesday, and we will be here on Thursday of next week. And then Tiki Oasis happens. So the next week, Tiki Oasis happens. Hopefully some of you guys are joining us out in Tiki Oasis. You guys will get to meet new celebrities, Doug and Melanie, out there. People like Amy Beard will be there. People like Bon Bon will be there. Let us know if you are going to show up in Arizona for Arizona Tiki Oasis, because we will absolutely do a few Dr. Cush's exotic meetups. So I'd love to meet all of you guys at some point in person, and we will find a way to make that happen. Thank you for showing up. Thank you to the Greens again. If you can find a bottle of Brando, let me know what you think of it. If you can't find a bottle of Brando, I will tell you the moment that it's in your area. Thanks again, guys. And what do we always say? Dang it, it doesn't work. I really don't know why I keep doing that to myself, where I do a whole lead up to the thing, and then it never works. What do we always say? Dr. Cush's Exotic Drinks.
Are you Dr. Jinga Janga?
We're gonna find him, and then after that, we always say
bye.
Goodbye.